Watch the NFL on EA Sports
as we see a team who left LA take on a team who came back home. We can hardly wait for the start of this one.
Next on Madden Football.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from LA. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Long before this guy named Mahomes in Kansas City was throwing no-look passes and crazy off-platform throws, there was a guy doing it in Detroit. His name was Matthew Stafford. Nobody really noticed, though, because the Lions, they just didn't win enough to be relevant. Well, fast forward to putting Matthew Stafford in L.A., and we know the rest of the story. A Super Bowl champ, and after being banged up a year ago, came back and elevated those Rams to yet again another playoff opportunity. When I think of the guys that I just simply love to watch throw it, there's not very many on this planet that do it better than Matthew Stafford.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Stafford now on first down. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Finds Diablo there on the tackle.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 3 on that game. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. It is Cup, left side. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pass complete, Tutu Atwell. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Stafford now. Williamson, complete. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Williams now on 1st and 10. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
On comes Joshua Carty in the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Tyreek McAllister now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brockie's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the Purdue product who got some starts as a rookie 4th rounder, Aiden O'Connell.
In just his 2nd year here now with the Raiders, what an experience a year ago for the then rookie. He went 5-5 for the Raiders. He protected the football pretty well. 12 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions. He maximized his opportunities as a rookie. He's going to have to take another step here in year 2.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here go play action. It's O'Connell. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, O'Connell. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Rams will take possession. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Stafford now against a blitz. That's taken in by Cup. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing now, Stafford. Got Williams, and it's complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams trying to add to their lead. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Short pass brought in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. O'Connell here from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. We don't get it complete to Alexander Madison. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd down, here's O'Connell. That's caught for the 1st. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Another throw for O'Connell. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun, Madison. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. You can't blame them for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a vintage first half from the veteran Matthew Stafford. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Abdullah now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play action, O'Connell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. That's complete. Here's Madison. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
To the air, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Throwing is O'Connell. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Third and long for him here. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Ball at the 33 for first down. Draw play. This is Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's taken in by Williams. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
2nd and 8. Catch made by Allen. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Stafford again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give right side to White. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, O'Connell. It's complete to Turner. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. Complete. It's Myers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. O'Connell looking to throw. This is hauled in by Myers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down, Raiders.
First and 10 from the 41. O'Connell here from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw it. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. This could decide things. It's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Rams are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Rams set to go on offense once more. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams holding on to a field goal lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff go. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. He'll look to throw it. A throw right side finds Cup. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. No return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. Got a man. Bowers has it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That one gains 7. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Now to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for Raiders 1st. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. setting up to pass. That one complete to Turner.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. That's incomplete left side. That's gonna do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Give to Williams from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 14. Cut by the open man. A gain of 27 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
It's the pick of the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Stafford again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Going for it, it's Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Stay on the ground with Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams claim a 6-point lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Cardi now for the PAT. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. McAllister now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. O'Connell here from the gun. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's down on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. They'll go, O'Connell. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Oh, big interception here. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Rams take possession along the 32-yard line. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of a couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game. A way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.